Hey guys, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. What a big show we got tonight. We got Ronn Vigh, we got Molly Kornfeld, we got Dan Roberts. We got some great people from all across the nation. What a big night. Good to see everybody. It's Monday. Let's say hi to everybody. Terry, nice to see you. Gasly, good to see you. Michelle's here. Team Subaru is here, my friends. M. Betty 123 from Twitch. Nice to see you. Might have to follow you later. See what kind of video games you're playing there. John, greetings and salutations to all the guests. Kim Maris here, my sister's friend. All right, let's see. Let's go up here. Ian Bagg. Ellie, good to see you. And Dell always sends in some nice questions. I got one of his questions in there tonight. You guys will have to figure out which one it is. We got three very, very good people. We're going to start the show at 6:02. Let's start it up. I'll take myself up. We'll play a little video and we'll start it all up. Share it with your friends. If I could ask you guys to do that, share it with your friends. Let's let everybody watch this. Oh, my God. Cody Bear, my stalker is here. Got a stalker. My stalker's here. My stalker's here. Around the bag. I take a group of people, I ask them the questions, and we become friends. Tell everybody all about you.
Got out of the market with lemon juice, Philadelphia cream cheese.
Question is, how do you like your eggs? The tighter, the better.
From your own daydreams and fantasies as well.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for Around the Bag? Welcome everybody to Around the Bag. I'm your host, Ian Bagg. It's going to be a fun time tonight. We've got Ronn Vigh here, we got Molly Kornfeld here, and we got Dan Roberts here. You know how the show goes. I ask questions in three different ways. The first round, I just ask. We get to know the people. In the second round, we play Pick It, and that's when they have to really make some decisions. And in the third round, they go head-to-head in this super fun extravaganza championship round. It really gets crazy there. We went from 39 people to 51, back to 39. That's interesting. A couple of dicks out there dropped us. What are we going to do, guys? Let me tell you about Ron. In 1993, he was Bowler of the Year. So that's awesome. We got a Bowler of the Year. Hello, Shelley. Good to see you. Molly was at the Women of Comedy Festival in Boston last year. They won't be there this year because everything shut down. And Dan Roberts, he was the original voice of Dilbert. And they're here tonight, and we're going to play a game. Let's get it going. Let's bring him in. Let's welcome Molly. Big hand for Molly, everybody. Welcome. Ron. There's Ron. Look at him. Looking fantastic. Second time on the show. And Dan Roberts, excitement. Oh my goodness, this is going to be fantastic. What a night. Let's play this game. Molly, tell everybody about you.
I am a comic in New York City. My parents were both comics. That's how they met. My mom still is a comic, dirtier than me.
What's your mom's name?
Patty Rossborough.
Oh my God, I love Patty. Filth, nothing but filth.
Exactly.
Oh
That woman raised
my God,
so,
my God.
My dad's gay,
Who's your dad?
I'm your average American girl.
Did you say your dad's gay? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my God, that is a great family right there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're here. Filthy. What's your dad's name?
Eric Kornfeld.
I know Eric too. My God, they were at the. Oh my God, I should. What am I even doing? I started out at the comic strip in New York, and they were there.
That's where they met.
Yes, I was. Lucian Hold was my manager. That's who Lucian. They bring up Lucian Hold with them. They'll know. That's weird that you guys are all in their business. My God, it's like you guys are mechanics. I love it. Oh, fantastic. Let's bring on Ron. Ron, are your parents in comedy?
They are not in comedy, and my dad is not gay, but we have the same name. We're both Ronald Vigh.
Ronald Vigh, his dad and him, the same name. There's going to be a murder. Dan, tell everybody about you.
My name is Dan Roberts. I'm a radio personality in Spokane, Washington, and I'm a huge Alice Cooper fan.
Oh, Alice Cooper. Why? Because you like it when school's out for summer?
Love it when school's out for summer. I don't know. It's dark, but it's funny. I think that's the thing.
Dark and funny. Kind of like Gwar. You ever see Gwar?
Yeah, I saw Gwar.
Oh my God, Gwar is crazy. Let's start this show. Let's get it going. We've gotten to know everybody tonight, which is kind of the fun. My God, this is a lot of fun. Cody Bear, my stalker, going after Ron right away. And he also went after, I just seen over Cody Bear also went after Molly. Be careful. Super cute means he's going to have weird dreams about you. Be careful. Be careful. Oh my God. Here we go. This is how we started off. Tell me about the best ever breakfast you've had. Tell me about it. Tell me about the best ever breakfast you've ever had. Dan, let's start with you. Your eyes went to the left, so you're going to lie.
I'm going to lie. You know what? No, I had to think about this. I don't know about the best. Repeatedly, the best I ever have is at a place in Spokane here called Brunch and Ed. and it's like Southwestern style. So it's like spicy. I like spicy food. So eggs and like a breakfast burrito with lots of spice and jalapenos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds fascinating. Get the day started out right. Molly, tell us about the best breakfast you've ever had.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it was a bagel.
A bagel.
But with the cream cheese was cannoli flavored cream cheese. So like the inside of a cannoli, the flavor of the cream cheese, it was pure sugar. It was the greatest. I dream about that bagel.
Let me tell you about how that was made. A Jewish family had a daughter, and an Italian family had a son. They got together and started a bagel shop and started putting cannolis together on the bagel. That's a family that is goddamn good. Diabetes, way to go. Molly, Ron, tell us about the best breakfast you've ever had.
Well, I hate eggs, so the best breakfast I had has absolutely nothing to do with eggs. I was in Santa Fe like 2 years ago pretending that I had money, and we found this breakfast spot that had these weird Sonoran flapjacks, and they were so delicious. It's the best thing that I ever had.
The best thing you ever had. I love it. I'm going to have to give you a couple extra points because Ghastly Goober, Ron looks like a young John Waters. That is awesome. And also pretending that he has money and a poor place like New Mexico. That is fantastic. Let's get some points away. Molly, I'm going to say, I'm going to give you $29.99. Ron, I'm going to give you $44.22. Dan, I'm going to give you $17.99. Everybody very close to starting out. Everybody started out pretty good. Eric Miller here. Eric Miller goes, if ISIS captured John Waters. Good smack. Good smack. Oh, I love it. The crowd is hot tonight. Eric Miller coming in. Ooh, this is good. Oh, guys, everybody tell me this is a good weekend. It's Monday. We're having a weekend. We just finished. Everybody's excited about it. It's Monday. We're getting back to work or we're staying home and pretending we're working. It's fantastic. Tell me something you did this weekend that you really shouldn't have done, but you did it anyways. I know what I did, but I'm not going to tell you, but you have to tell me because I'm giving you points. Molly, what did you do this weekend that you shouldn't have done?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know if it's like you shouldn't really do it, but it was gross that I did. Is I had I made my own shandy, and I drank a beer with lemonade. I combined them into one cup and I drank it. And I had like 2 of them. That's pretty disgusting.
That is pretty disgusting. And yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Oh my God. I was thinking more like getting COVID, but you just are like, I just made myself throw up while drinking. That's fantastic.
I think getting COVID would be less embarrassing.
That would be. Dan, something you did this weekend that you probably shouldn't have done.
I watched Stuber.
Oh, takes another person down. Stuber.
No, you know what? I love Camille Nanjiani. I thought it is what it is, but I was in the mood for I just needed something dumb and palatable for the afternoon. So yeah.
I like it. I like Michelle Mitchell. Just confidence right there. I stand behind everything I've done. No regrets. That is tough living right there. You watch Stuber. Ron, how about you? Let's wrap up this room.
I went to Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah, and a lot of people did. So maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't have. But in 14 days, we'll know if I should have or shouldn't have had.
We'll find out. Let's put some money on it, guys. Let's put yeah. I'm gonna put $60 on the fact that Ron goes down in a ball in 14 days. Anybody else? Anybody else want to put some money on it? Oh, good times laughing at sickness. Let's give some points away. I'm gonna give 104. Oh, he's coughing already. Did anybody see that? We should be very concerned right now. Oh my God. Is
it too late to get in on that?
Oh my God. Oh, that is awesome. Ron just said, screw it. I'm going to Vegas. Had a good time. Got a little bit of a cough. We'll give him 4,400 points. Molly just takes 2 things that shouldn't be together, mixed them together, and drank it down hard. Molly, I'm going to give you 6,900 points for you. Your mom would be proud of that. She's a dirty little girl. Dan, let's give you some points. You watch Stuber. I'm going to say that you got cable. That's at least $200 a month. We'll give you 200 plus another 1,000. That's 2,000. 2,000. We're gonna get my math is horrible, but I shouldn't be running this. Oh my God. Here's the next question, guys. I was watching a little bit of Charles the other day. Charlie. You know, oh my God, I'm having a seizure. Let me just look over here. Oh my God, what is it? Peanuts. I was watching Peanuts, and there's a character on there. What am I thinking of? Charlie Murphy. I want to keep calling him, but it's not Charlie Murphy's. Anyways, here's the question. Thank you, Brown. Charlie Murphy, Brown. Anyways, here's the question. Yes, they had a character on there, and her name was, thank you, Eric Miller. I like Charlie Brown. her name was Peppermint Patty, and they're trying to tell me that she was a lesbian. This is the most white bread show I've ever seen. There's no way that Peppermint Patty was a lesbian. Do you agree with me or are you against me? Was Peppermint Patty a lesbian? I'm gonna go with Ron first. He's got 2 N's in his name.
I don't think she was a lesbian. I mean, if you look at people, I know she's a cartoon character, but if you look at people like your aunt from the 80s versus now, she looks so much younger now. So I just think she was like clueless with bad fashion.
That's all good. Okay, good point. Also, my aunt turned out to be a lesbian. Dan?
I mean, I'm gonna get myself in trouble, but she had a really husky voice, which I don't know what that means, and she was a girl into sports at a time when that wasn't as common. I don't know. I feel like she was supposed to be a stereotypical, like, kind of butch, I guess, is what I want to say.
Kind of a butchy one. Yeah, I like this. Rob doesn't even answer the question. Something was definitely up with Pigpen. He just goes with that. Doesn't even care. That Pigpen was filthy. How about you, Molly? Molly?
I think she was definitely a lesbian with Marcy. Marcy was also definitely a lesbian.
Oh, good point. Didn't even think about it.
They were totally in a relationship.
Yeah, and one of them was the boss, right? One of them was a little bit more like.
If Peppermint Patty was so mean to Marcy, just followed her around with her little glasses. I thought they were in love.
If they were lesbians, they would have rescue dogs then too. Snoopy wouldn't have been the only dog.
Oh, I got the lesbians coming here. These are actual lesbians. Most definitely a dyke. My two lesbians friends tell me just absolutely a dyke. Oh my God, this is a show. We're just taking people out of the closet. Nobody knows if Peppermint Patty wants to be brought out. But Molly's got a good point. She had somebody hanging out with her. And then Ron said they would have had rescue dogs on them. Little does he know about lesbians. Lesbians would always have cats. Cats always like a lesbian. And Dan just doesn't want to get in trouble. Well, she could be, but as long as she was having fun, she can do what she wants. That was awesome. That was a good answer. I'm going to give 15 points to Molly for noticing somebody else. Ron, you're going to get 12 for not really being up on your lesbian game. Dan, I'm going to give you 16 points for riding a fine line. Riding a fine line.
I'll try to get off the fence.
You just stay on that fence. Holy crap. Andrew just wrote it. He wrote, Peppermint Patty was a total, but El Kind and you are gonna. Oh, Andrew, good there, good. I could have read the whole thing, but I decided to mumble it because it just went on forever about how he didn't pick some girl that wanted to date him when he was in school, and she turned out to be a hottie later on. My God, 6:14 in the PM on the West Coast, 9:14 on the East Coast. Oh, we got a little bit of Guns N' Roses coming up at the top of the hour, but let's continue on with this game right now. Oh. Why don't drivers believe in crosswalks? That's what I want to know. The same people, they're always yelling out about how all lives matter, but they won't stop in a crosswalk. That's all lives too, you son of a bitch. You're driving a car, let me get across. Why don't people believe that crosswalks are supposed to be used? Let's start out with Dan. He seems like he's been hit by a car before.
Not on foot. Why don't they believe in the crosswalks?
Yes, they just go right through them.
Because they're jerks, Ian. Because they're jerks.
Good answer. Eric's got a great one. They look like finish lines. Good answer. They look like finish lines. That's a good answer. Molly, you're from New York, so you don't drive much, so you're confused. And you're from New York, and you guys don't know what stoplights mean, so you guys just run across. And you're from New York, so you think you're better than everybody else. But seriously, why don't people believe in crosswalks?
I think it's okay, 2 reasons. One, people are busy. They got places to be, okay? And I'm always crossing the street at a snail's pace looking at my phone, which is annoying. So I feel like that driver should hate me.
Okay.
But again, I feel like I have the right to leisurely stroll across the street.
Oh, there's the New York attitude. I have the right. Ron, same question for you. Why don't people believe in crosswalks?
Hey, as a pedestrian, I don't believe in crosswalks either. I'm always constantly running across like a game of Frogger. So, so I think there's just too much going on, and I'm really bad. I've almost hit many a person in a crosswalk before.
Yes,
So
but I
I'm
just feel like you don't
distracted.
pay. I feel like you don't pay attention, and you have some sort of Manhattan in your hand while you're driving. I think that's your big problem right there. Let's give some points away. I'm going to give 12 points to Molly for saying I'm better than everybody else. Dan gets 10. That means Molly's better than him. Ron gets 9. That means Molly better than him. Everybody gets points. I like it. Continue on. We're having a good time. Here's a nice, easy question to get us out of this round, guys. This round's going to be going on to the next round, but this round's going to end with this question. Get ready, my friends. Do you separate your laundry? When you do your laundry, do you separate? I don't even want to say when you're separating, but you know what I'm saying. Do you separate your laundry? That's what I'm trying to say right there. Molly, your mom does your laundry. Do you tell her to separate it?
I do my own laundry.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I separate like blacks because half my wardrobe's black.
Okay.
So I separate like.
The way, I want to tell you something right now. The way you said it, you might want to explain.
I said it so wrong. That sounded horrible.
I knew this question was going to be good.
This is not what cancels me. Can you imagine? If this is what laundry cancels me? Oh my gosh. Oh no! It's happening! So like I have a lot of dark clothes. So yes, I know I got to work on my. So I put all my like very dark clothes in one machine, and then I put everything else in the other.
Ah, yes. Different fountains is what you're trying to say. Ron?
I'm not allowed to do laundry anymore because of this. Which
is this
great.
a building? Is this a building thing, or is it just you and your partner?
Well, no. My partner and I'm also not allowed to vacuum because I broke the Dyson twice in a month. But the thing is, so I just get out of all this. But one time I decided that I was going to be nice and do all of our laundry as a surprise, and I turned it all pink. Which is probably on brand for this voice, but and
it's a surprise.
Yeah, it just all turned pink because I didn't separate anything. I get distracted very easily, and I don't have patience.
Ah, I like it. Dan?
I let my black and white laundry commingle. Where I really get concerned is when it's brand new, like it's a brand new red shirt or something, because that's just going to bleed all over the white laundry.
The bleeders. I don't know bleeders.
We got a bleeder.
We got the hemophiliac. So that's what I call that laundry. I don't need that hemophiliac laundry getting inside my washer and running all over the place. Oh my God. Andrew nailed Ron. Peppermint Patty would like Ron's laundry. Right there. Oh my God. That's fantastic. I'm going to give everybody 0 points because you didn't know how to deal with it. It was a lot of fun. 0 points. And Ron's busted 2 Dysons. They're fucking tough to break. My God. Molly, that's a vacuum. I'm pretty sure you don't own one. You're living with your mom. Anyways, let's continue on. Molly looking for help. Doesn't get it. Dan's wife's over in the corner. She'll help him out. She said, yes, we separate our laundry. Don't forget that red shirt. It's going to bleed later. Oh, my God. That's the end of round one. Round one, my friends, was brought to you by Wayne Gretzky, one of the sexiest motherfuckers since 1985. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Let's continue on to round two, my friends. Round two. Oh, I had to do some casting today. I had to send in a voiceover thing. It was a rush. We need it right away. Casting people are always in a rush, but they never need it right away. Why do casting people pretend they're always in a rush? Let's start out with you, Dan. You were on cartoons. Go ahead.
It was a web cartoon. Why are they always in a rush? Because everybody waits till the last minute to get it to them, and then it's an emergency.
Right.
That's why.
Because it's emergency.
I got nothing more exciting than that, though.
No, I like that it's an emergency. It was 911. Molly, why is everybody in a rush when they're casting something?
I don't know. I think because they wanna be like, hey, we're in control of you. Give us your stuff now, and then we can, it's power play. It's a power play.
They want to control you. I like it. My God. Ron?
I'm horrible at reading and stuff, so they're always in a rush to get me out of there, is what they really are. But I just think they want to sell it. They want to be like, this is the most important thing ever, and get you really excited.
That's nice. I like Dan. It's an emergency. I'm going to give him 2,700 points. Molly says they want to control you. That's going to be 2,600 points. And Ron says he's a good reader, but he's really not a good reader, and they want him out of that place. We're going to give him, what the hell? Let's give him $2,000 right there. Damn, $2,000. But he thinks it's probably 200 because he can't read. Oh, my God. Kevin Baltz is still on the last question. I threw a Confederate flag in someone's whites. That's awesome. Right there. Took him a second question to figure that joke out, but he got it out. Oh my God, that's fantastic. First question of the first round. Guys, here's the second question of the second round. Right now, get ready. Is it tough for you to change your mind? Huh? I'll change my mind at the drop of a hat. I don't give a shit. This show's over. Anyway, is it tough for you to change your mind? Let's start out with you, Molly.
It depends on who I'm talking to. If it's someone I like and respect, they can change my mind. If it's someone I've decided I hate, I will die on that hill. Even if I come to realize I'm wrong.
My God, she'll die on that hill. She should join the military. Dan, is it tough for you to change your mind?
Sometimes it's hard for me to make a decision in the first place, Ian, but once I've made up my mind, no, if there's a compelling reason to change my mind, I'll change it. Like I'm not going to just die, like she said, die on that hill. If I think the other person has a better suggestion, I'll go with that. He
accepts that. Oh, I like it. Oh, Ron.
I am trying so hard to get better at this, but once I kind of create an opinion, I kind of stick with it for a long time. I can't be changed. So I'm trying to get better and be more reasonable.
I like it. I hate to interrupt everybody, but Jerry's here. Peeps, how you doing, Jerry? Good to see you. Good to see Jerry's. Goodson's in his name. We always got to say him because this is kind of a game show. And Mark Goodson used to make a lot of those game shows, so we suck up to Jerry every time he's in. Anyways, Ron says he can't change his mind. Dan says he can change his mind. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. Ron said he can change his mind, but sometimes he doesn't change his mind. Dan says he can change his mind, and Molly said, nope, depends who I'm talking to. If I have a beer that's got lemonade in it and it tastes like shit, I'll have another one. I don't give a fuck. I'll die on this hill right here. I'm crazy. That's just very honest. Let's give her $100,000 for that answer. Dan, I'm going to give you $5,200 for that point. Ron, what should we give you? I feel like giving it away. Billion points. Points here. Yes. Next one, I'm going to give minus billion on the next one. Guys, a lot of people I've been talking to lately in the comedy industry, they're like, we got to get this comedy thing back going. The comedy club's got to open up. We got to get it going. Laughter is the best medicine. And I always look at them like they're dumb. I'm like, laughter isn't the best medicine. I tell you what, you have an aspirin sometime when you sprain your toe, you're going to find out laughter isn't the best medicine. Why do people say laughter is the best medicine? Why do I just say that? It makes me so angry. It's not the best medicine. It's the best stress relief. It's not the best medicine, fucking assholes. Molly, over to you.
When did I don't know when the saying came into being, because maybe when it started getting said, there wasn't like the hardcore stuff. That's a good medicine.
That's a good answer.
Maybe it's like laughter or an ice pack. I don't know.
Maybe it was just before the dinosaurs disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're saying? Yeah, exactly. They came up with that. Maybe there wasn't things happening.
Maybe there was just no medicine. You know.
Jerry came in and got angry. He said, "Please get the comedy going again, please." I love it. Dan, why do they say that? Laughter is the best medicine.
Because it's free, doesn't require insurance or a copay.
Oh, good point. Good for you. Oh, Andrew said something stupid. Patch Adams. Fucking Patch Adams. Oh, my God. That movie killed Robin Williams, you fucking dick. Ron?
I don't know, because it just makes you feel good saying that. It's like, oh, don't worry. I don't need 10 Vicodin because laughter is the best medicine. It just sounds appealing.
It sounds appealing. Therefore, it's better than medicine. My God. That is the dumbest answer I've ever had. And I just gave you 1 billion points. So I'm going to take 1 billion points from Ron right now. Dan, you said it's cheaper than actual medicine. That's a good point. So I'm going to give you 50 points. Ron still minus billion to you, so you've got back up. Molly says it was invented before things actually started to happen. That's why she said that's why it was better than medicine. They didn't have medicine back then, so that's better than medicine.
I say laughter is the best medicine all the time. I'm so guilty of that.
Look at Jerry knocking Ron right in the nuts. Love it. Oh, my God. We're up and down tonight. We're 34. We're down, up and down. All numbers all over the place. We got to keep going. It's 6:25 in the p.m. Oh, my God. Guys, here it is. Karen's been taking a lot of abuse lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Karen's just been taking it right in the line, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, here's the question. Is Karen the right name, or is there a better name to describe these women? I kind of like it. Karen kind of works for me, but I want to know your feelings. Is Karen, is that right? Let's start out with you, Ron. You're nodding.
Every Karen that I know, because I was thinking about this last night, going on my Rolodex of Karens, every Karen that I know is a shit starter. Fun people to hang out with, usually alcoholics, but mostly shit starters.
I like it. Mostly alcoholics. Molly, Karen the right name?
I mean, I think, yeah, but for some reason when I think of Karens, I think of like an older generation. I think it was like a different, like a hotter name for mean girls, maybe? Like Cynthia?
Cynthia?
Is Cynthia a hot girl name?
I don't know about that.
Okay, so I was wrong then. My bad.
Cynthia's not a hot girl name. Cynthia's
I think Cynthia's like a rich girl.
It's a private school name. It's definitely a private school name. I'll tell you that. Karen's the like a drunk woman. That's
yeah. Karen's like older.
Yeah, older. Opinion. She's 40, but she looks 60. She's got a bad, you know what I mean? Got a bad hip. Dan, we haven't gotten to you. I've helped them with their answers. Now it's time for you.
Now it's time for you to help me with mine. I kind of agree with what I've been hearing, and I also think that Karen, just the cuss sound makes it a good. It's almost like a cuss word.
Oh, so you think they want to say the 4-letter word that starts out with a K, but they can't, so they say Karen. And we really mean. Oh my God!
That's good. Exactly right.
Good answer from Dan. 500,000 points for Dan, just coming in and mopping up the floor with Molly and Ron. Molly blames Cynthia. Ron was saying, "I'm getting drunk with her. I don't give a shit what you call her. She's got drinks. She's fantastic." 5,200 points for Ron. That's fantastic. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice little question that I like to ask every so often. What was your last tweet that got a little bit of traction? What did you say on the old tweet, that got a little bit of action? Molly's going right to her phone to find out what it is.
I don't remember.
Dan, what was your last tweet that got a little action? Oh, we're going to go look.
I was going to go look. I don't remember.
Go look. Ron, we'll start with you.
All right. I kind of got, it depends what your term of traction is. The one over the weekend that got sent around a lot was the picture of the guy sitting at the slot machine clipping his toenails.
Mm-hmm.
So that got sent around a lot because that is disgusting. But he was wearing a mask while clipping his toenails. The one that got me into a little bit of trouble in terms of traction was the one that I said, sitting here watching 80s music videos, trying to figure out which backup dancers died of AIDS and which died of cocaine.
just to let you know, Ron, it's the same group. Same people. Molly, what was the last tweet that got you a little bit of traction?
Okay, I don't know if it's going to translate when I read it, but it was funny via Twitter.
Because you're drunk on your shandies.
Probably. Oh my God. Okay. This is it. Roommate. Like the roommate's talking. Okay. Roommate. I love you. Me. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, yes, we're stuck in quarantine for God knows how long together, and we have become close, and I would be lying if I said I didn't feel any chemistry, but roommate, oh, sorry. I was talking to the cat.
Oh, I get it. And now you're staying at your parents' house. Just out of curiosity, is your roommate a male or a female?
No, my roommate's a female.
But even go work. You should have said non-binary. That would have been great if you said non-binary. That would have been fantastic. I would have got this. We would have got a ton of looks if you'd said non-binary.
No.
And Twitter would have just blown up. My God, fantastic. I love it. Your roommate isn't in love with you. Dan, you look like you shave your chest.
What's the question?
The Twitter. What was the last thing?
I'm shutting down my Twitter, I think. It's just pathetic. I can't find like the last good one. I think I'm done with Twitter. That's my answer. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Everybody, Ron talked about his getting him in trouble. Molly talked about how her friend came out of the closet and said, I love you, and then went back in the closet and said it wasn't me. And then Dan said, holy shit, I don't do very well on Twitter. That was awesome right there. Let's give Dan's feeling bad. We'll give him 1 million because he probably isn't going to get 1 million likes on that. So we'll give him 1 million. Molly, we'll give you 550,000. 550,000. Good luck with that. We all want to see pictures of you and your roommate hanging out. Ron, I'm going to get a little upset. You gave all the dancers AIDS and cocaine. You son of a bitch. Oh my God. Let's give you 2,200 for that, for giving AIDS and cocaine. They don't go together. This is the last question. This is the last question of this round, and we're moving on to Pickett. Who is your celebrity crush? Who is your celebrity crush? And it better not be Peppermint Patty. I'm telling you that right now. Let's start out with Molly, because hers are definitely going to be different than the other two. Molly?
Oh my gosh. I I haven't thought about this in so long. Who even is it?
I don't know. That's why we asked you.
Do they have to be like very famous?
No, they don't. You just say it. You can say whatever you want. There's no wrong answers on this.
Okay. You guys watch You guys watch Bravo? Do you guys watch like Bravo?
Ron, yes.
Ron, do you watch Summer House?
No, tell us about
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's the best show ever. These people like work in Manhattan during the week and then they go to the Hamptons on the weekends and all fuck each other and get drunk all day long. And it's just honestly so entertaining. But I am obsessed with this one man on the show, Carl. He's just so damaged, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fascinated.
You're fascinated about damaged Carl.
Yeah. And what kind of name is Carl?
I'll tell you what it is. It's probably what do they call that? Waspy. It sounds very waspy.
Yeah. He's like a dentist.
Yeah. Dan, you have to say who your celebrity crush is, and your wife's in the room, so this is going to be very uncomfortable for you.
She's out of the room. No, she knows. I'm coming up with all kinds. I can't think of like one. Like Pharaoh was my first.
Right.
Like,
of
that
course.
was, and the only two, there's like Julie Bowen from Modern Family. I think is really age appropriate and cute. Maybe if we want to veer the other direction, I would say Ariana Grande is just really cute.
Really cute and not age appropriate. Way good for
not
you.
Not age appropriate. Yeah.
You're gonna be uncomfortable walking into your kid's high school prom with Ariana Grande at her high school prom at the same time. Ron.
That's so funny because the first thing that I thought of was Luke from Modern Family, and I'm like, that is not age appropriate and that is creepy. So I've got to knock that off. And I wasn't gonna say it, but not in a sexy time way. But the celebrity crush that I've had forever would have been Joan Rivers, because that's just somebody I want to knock back a few drinks with and just would like fanboy over, like listen and talk a bunch of shit.
Oh, but why don't you got her clothes off? Then you get a little bit
well,
upset. Right?
I mean, no, absolutely not. But I don't know. Crushes don't have to be sexual crushes.
Okay, if that's how you want to play the game. Right over here, Rob says this. Dan eyes forward whenever he's dropping the kids off at school. I love that. Get a slam. I love it. Molly's got a show on Bravo that she's got a guy that's got problems with, and he's got problems, and he makes her have problems, and they got problems, and everybody's got problems. I'm going to give her 117,000 points for that. Dan, very honest, just drops the Ariana Grande after dropping an old lady first, but then he comes in with a young lady. Love that. I'm going to give you 200,000 for that. That is fantastic. Ron says, I want to hang out with the old Lukey, old 12-year-old Lukey from the old Modern Family. And then I also want to hang out with Joan Rivers because I want to see the size of her cock. All right, that's fantastic, right there. Fantastic. That's the end of round 2. 117,000 points for that. Ron, I'm going to give you 500,000 for that for mentioning that Joan Rivers had a cock. That's the end of round 2 right there. That round was brought to you by Wayne Gretzky. He's staring at you. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of the Round the Bag. Let's continue on. Here we go. We're at Pickett. Okay, it's going to start with Molly, then it's going to go to Ron, then it's going to go to Dan. Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Molly, puppies or chicklets? Little chickies.
Chicklets.
Oh, nice. Ron, mint or cinnamon?
Oh, mint.
Ooh, yeah. Dan, Astroglide or Split?
Astroglide. Let's just say that.
Good for you. Molly, 100 pennies or a $20 bill?
$20 bill.
Oh, good for you. And by the way, it's supposed to be 1,000 pennies, but I'm an idiot and I fucked it all up. I got just a stupid idiot. Oh, Ron, breaststroke or front crawl?
Front crawl.
Good for you. Dan, e-cigarette or bong?
I guess e-cigarette.
Good. Molly, sunrise or sunset?
Say that again?
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Very, very nice. Kim Meyer just comes flying out. No pennies, no more. That sounds like a Queen song, doesn't it? No pennies, no more. No pennies, no more. No pennies, no more. Ron, butterfly or hummingbird?
Oh, hummingbird.
Oh, I like it. Dan, hug or handshake?
I want to say hug.
Well, then say it.
Hug.
Good for you.
I know. Well, COVID-19 has just like messed that whole thing up. Like, I'm like, well, are we talking like, are there consequences for this action now? But yeah, we'll go with hug. I'll stick with hug, Ian. I'm dying on this hill, Molly. I'm dying on this hill.
I love that you said, is there going to be, oh God, that's fucking funny. Okay, Molly, sorry, I get myself back into this game. Molly, Ron or Dan?
Both? Can I say both?
No, you can't. You got to say Ron or Dan. And nobody's going to be hurt. Nobody knows what's going on.
Okay, Dan.
Woo, Dan! Take that, Ron, you fucker. God damn, I should have known by the way you separated your colors. Anyway, Ron, Molly, or Dan?
Dan.
Damn it.
See how easy he said that? God damn. Dan, Molly, and we know about Ariana Grande, or Ron?
Molly.
Woo! It's all started up. My God. Eric Miller brought it up. Both is hot. Both is hot. Both is hot. Get ready. Molly, Sesame Street, or Electric Company?
Sesame Street.
Ron, Ken, or Barbie?
Ken.
Oh. Dan, hockey, or baseball?
Oh, baseball.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You lost that round. I'm going to say it right there.
I
You
know.
lost that round. Molly wins that round. Ron, second place. Dan, third place. Fantastic. It's time to move on to the next round. That was a lot of fun, that round. That round was also brought to you by Mustaches. Mustaches grow them until they hang from your face. Mustaches, proud sponsor Around the Bag. Continuing on. Guys, this is the super fun Extreme Championship round. Dan will go up against Ron in the first one. Dan will go against Ron. Dan will go against Ron. Here's the first question. Dan versus Ron. First one to say it right, correctly, wins.
Oh.
First one to say it correctly wins. Here it comes. How many seconds are in a minute?
60.
Oh, Ron just snuck in there a second before I did. Oh, get ready. Now we're going to go Dan against Molly. Dan against Molly. Ron has one win. He gets one more win, and he's definitely into the second round. Molly's going to go against Dan. First one to say this right wins. What gas makes your voice weird?
Helium.
Oh, Dan takes that one. Kicks Molly right in the twat.
What?
Oh,
I said it.
Yes, but you're a little late. It was fantastic. It was a little late.
My internet slowed down. I definitely said it before Dan.
Yes, I love it. Blame it on the internet. Fantastic.
I did.
Oh. Guys, I can't even say the correct word. I forgot to look it up after I said this is going to be Dan against. Hold on. Nope. This is going to be Molly against Ron. That's who it's going to be. Molly against Ron. Molly against Ron. Someone who collects coins is known as a
coin collector.
Very good answer. Get ready.
Yeah.
Professor, chef, pneumatologist, or a psychiatrist?
Pneumoscientist.
Molly didn't even say it. Molly takes the win. God damn it. There we go. Oh my God. Molly takes. So it's one for Dan, one for Ron, one for Molly. We've never had this situation before. I don't even know what to do. I just have to pick who's not going into the final round. Ron, you've been on the show. You're out of the finals. It's going to be Dan versus Molly. Apologize. I had to make a hard decision. We had to leave one kid up for adoption, and that's you, son.
On Pride Month. On Pride
Month. My God. Take your flag and draw on the street. Nobody cares. I forgot to go over that. Here we go. This is the last question for the championship, the night winner of Around the Bag. It's a champion that you will put in your briefcase and keep there until somebody asks to see what championships you've won. Here it is. Molly versus Dan. Last question of the evening. The first one to answer this right wins nothing, but will win my respect. Get ready. Whoever answers this. What video game system does Sony produce?
PS5. Well, PlayStation.
PlayStation. Dan comes flying in, gives two answers, both correct. Molly's confused, blames it on her internet again. They'll never be able to play video games in that house. Dan Roberts, you are the winner of tonight's Around the Bag. Congratulations. Dan, tell everybody about a restaurant in your town that everybody should go to and have a little bit of bite that's probably struggling right now.
I'm gonna pick Sean O'Donnell's. It's a family-owned Irish restaurant, and they actually
Couldn't
have
tell by the
locations-
name.
Yeah, yeah. They actually have some locations in Seattle as well. They have four altogether.
What's the best thing on the menu there?
I mean, they'll tell you it's the fish and chips, which doesn't sound very exciting, but the fish is really fluffy and good. But they have like a meatloaf with lamb in it, and I like that quite a bit.
Oh, look at you, fancy pants. Molly, tell everybody about a restaurant your parents take you to.
Well, my parents don't take me. I do it by myself. In Queens, where I live alone. Except for now at home.
It's fun to tease you, Molly. I'm an old man trying to just keep up with late at night. Go ahead.
It's called Sugar Freak. It's like Louisiana style food. They do like a crab.
Like that?
No.
Oh.
But they do like this crab cake, eggs Benedict, and it's the greatest thing I've ever eaten.
Do they come over the table? She's gonna get the crab cake. So you're gonna get the too fast. Something like that.
Sadly, no one talks like that at the restaurant.
Damn it, son of a bitch. It's sugar-free in New York City. Check it out. Ron, tell everybody about a restaurant that you picked up a little cough at.
Well, in Vegas, I actually want to talk about a restaurant that went way off strip in Vegas and Summerlin called La Strega. It's amazing for not too expensive, but semi-fancy night out. And they were so kind, and the pizza and the pasta and everything was so good. So good.
Fantastic. That's great. Check all those restaurants if you're in New York or if you're in Spokane or if you're in Vegas. Check them out. Guys and girls who play on the show in the chirping room. I love it. The comments are awesome. You guys make me laugh every night. Ron, Molly, and Dan, you are fantastic. Thanks for just filling a half an hour of my life and making me laugh hard. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you all again from around the bag. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Goodbye.